If you ask me what my favorite city is in the whole entire world, it's got to be Florence, and I'll tell you why. Florence is overflowing with world-class museums, opulent palaces, intricate churches, elegant squares, and picture-perfect gardens. As the birthplace of the Renaissance, every corner of this city feels like stepping into a masterpiece. To help you make the most of your visit, I've narrowed it down to 5 key aspects of the city that you absolutely need to know about. So, without further ado, let's get to it. First up at number 5, we have the most notable neighborhoods in Florence, each of which gives you a different vibe, culture, and culinary delight. So, here's your ultimate cheat sheet to explore them all. If you want to stay in the coolest neighborhood, head to Santa Croce. It's super walkable, and fun fact, this is where Michelangelo grew up. You can even visit his tomb inside the Basilica di Santa Croce. For first-timers in Florence, Centro Storico is a no-brainer. Nestled between the Duomo and Piazza della Signoria, this historic center serves up postcard-perfect views at every turn. It's vibrant, central, and overflowing with attractions. But fair warning, the prices can be a little steep. Still, with all the convenience and adventure packed into this hub, it's a splurge-worthy spot for making unforgettable memories. For the best market atmosphere and Renaissance icons, you have to check out San Lorenzo and San Marco. Yes, these neighborhoods are lively, a bit loud, but they're brimming with character. From leather goods to souvenirs, there's no shortage of treasures to uncover. Plus, San Marco's student-friendly vibe keeps things fresh and dynamic. How about nightlife? If you want to experience the city after dark, there's no better neighborhood to visit than Oltrarno. Located across the Arno River, this hip neighborhood is dotted with quirky bars, vintage boutiques, and hidden gems galore. It's a little more low-key than the main tourist hubs, making it perfect for an evening of discovery and cocktails under the stars. So, which neighborhood is calling your name? Next up at number 4, we have to explore the city's iconic museums, and for this quick guide, I'll take you through 5 of the must-visit art institutions. The Galleria dell'Accademia di Firenze is home to the largest collection of sculptures by Michelangelo, including the world-famous and legendary David. So you can imagine that travelers from all over the world flock to this museum daily to catch a glimpse of this iconic work of art. Pro tip, snag your tickets in advance for €16, so you don't miss out. Then there's the Uffizi Gallery, the crown jewel of Florence's art scene. Not only is it the most popular museum in the city, but it's also one of the largest. Inside, you'll find an incredible array of Italian paintings and sculptures, with Renaissance masterpieces by Botticelli, Caravaggio, and Titian stealing the spotlight. Make sure to grab your tickets online for €25 to skip the lines and soak in the grandeur. I can't talk about the notable museums in Florence without touching on Palazzo Pitti. This former royal residence is more than just a museum. It's an immersive journey through time. Wander through opulent rooms filled with historical treasures and imagine life as a royal. And don't miss the Boboli Gardens just outside, a sprawling, enchanted landscape that feels like stepping into a storybook. Entry to this regal experience is €22. With these and more, Florence truly is a paradise for art lovers everywhere. Whether you're marveling at Michelangelo or getting lost in Renaissance masterpieces, you won't have a dull moment exploring the city. Coming in at number 3, it's time to explore Florence's stunning squares. Like every iconic city, Florence boasts countless plazas that are destinations in their own right. Whether you're wandering aimlessly or planning a scenic route, these spots are must-visits for soaking in the city's charm. At the heart of it all is Piazza della Signoria. This lively hub is the perfect place to pause, people watch, and maybe even catch a few captivating street performances. Surrounding the piazza, you'll find incredible statues and historic works of art that add to its allure. If you're hoping for a quieter experience, swing by early in the morning or later in the evening to avoid the crowds. Next up is the iconic Piazza del Duomo. Some would argue it's one of the most breathtaking squares in the world, and honestly, I'd agree. The moment you catch a glimpse of Florence's massive cathedral emerging from the maze of narrow streets, it'll stick with you forever. I know I'll never forget the first time I saw it. But if you want an even more magical experience, stick around to watch the sunset behind the dome. It's a sight you'll carry with you even after the trip. If you're looking to escape the crowds, head to Piazza di Santo Spirito in the laid-back Oltrarno neighborhood. This spacious square has a more relaxed vibe, perfect for unwinding with a cappuccino at one of the many cafes lining the piazza. And if you time your visit right, you might stumble upon a local market selling crafts, antiques, and vintage finds. Speaking of markets, let's dive into our number 2 spot, the iconic Mercato Centrale. While Florence is packed with countless markets, this one takes the crown. It's 2 floors of pure foodie bliss and the ultimate spot to sample the city's local flavors. On the ground level, you'll find a bustling market packed with vendors offering everything from wine and cheese to fresh produce, spices, and olive oil. It's where locals and tourists alike come to shop, making it the perfect place to soak up an authentic Florentine vibe. Head upstairs and you're in for a treat. The food court is a paradise for indecisive eaters, which is great for groups who can never agree on what to order. Take your pick from fresh pasta, Florentine-style burgers, pizza, truffle dishes, dumplings, fried fish, cold cuts, and of course, gelato. Pro tip, skip the lunch or dinner rush when it gets overwhelmingly crowded. Instead, swing by between 3 and 4 p.m. It's usually quieter, giving you more space to explore and more time to savor every bite. And just outside Mercato Centrale is another gem, San Lorenzo Market. This open-air bazaar is a haven for leather goods, offering everything from bags to jackets. The quality can be hit or miss, so shop carefully. Otherwise, feel free to browse and scope the goodies for possible souvenirs to bring home. Before I reveal the number 1 spot, let's talk about the best viewpoints in Florence, because no trip to the city is complete without soaking in its breathtaking panoramas. Here are my top 3 picks: Piazzale Michelangelo, the Church of San Miniato al Monte, and Fiesole. Piazzale Michelangelo. While it's just a short bus ride away, I highly recommend hiking to the top. The journey is rewarding in itself, especially if you time it for sunrise. Trust me, watching the city glow as the sun bathes Florence in golden light, it's pure magic. For an even higher vantage point, head up a bit further to the Church of San Miniato al Monte. This quaint church offers a view that's nothing short of spectacular, and you don't even need to go inside. The view from the gate alone will leave you speechless. Now, if you're craving a completely different perspective, take a quick 20-minute bus ride to Fiesole, a charming hilltop town just outside Florence. The best views here are along the climb up to the San Francesco Monastery, perched on the highest hill. All right, you're just about ready to embark on your adventure through Tuscany's capital and the jewel of the Renaissance. But before that, let's uncover our number 1 spot. And at number 1, we have Florence's stunning churches. These architectural masterpieces not only dominate the city's skyline, but are also steeped in history, art, and culture. Let's start with the crown jewel, Santa Maria del Fiore, or as it's better known, the Duomo. This cathedral complex includes the baptistry, Giotto's bell tower, and the iconic Duomo itself, all of which are part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And while the intricate facade is a sight to behold, the real magic begins once you step inside. The interior of Santa Maria del Fiore is immense, stretching 153 meters in length and 38 meters wide, expanding to 90 meters at the transept. But the true showstopper? The dome. Vasari's fresco cycle, The Last Judgment, adorns its interior, and it's nothing short of jaw-dropping. If Rome boasts the Sistine Chapel, Florence proudly claims the Duomo. Just a short walk away is the Basilica of Santa Croce. This Gothic masterpiece is a must-visit, not only for its stunning architecture, but also for its historical significance. It serves as the final resting place for some of Italy's greatest minds, including Galileo Galilei, Niccolò Machiavelli, Dante Alighieri, and of course, Michelangelo. While you're at it, don't miss the Basilica of Santo Spirito in the Oltrarno district. Designed by Brunelleschi, the same genius behind the Duomo, this church is another Renaissance treasure. Its private chapels, once owned by noble Florentine families, are adorned with breathtaking paintings. And tucked away in the sacristy is a true hidden gem, a wooden crucifix carved by an 18-year-old Michelangelo. Fun fact, he created this piece as a thank you to the monks who allowed him to study anatomy at their convent. Florence's churches are not just places of worship, they're living, breathing time capsules. So, be sure to include them on your itinerary for a truly unforgettable experience. From its neighborhoods and museums to its squares, markets, and churches, Florence is a city where history, art, and culture come alive at every turn. Let me know in the comments section below which aspect of Florence you're most excited to add to your itinerary. If you enjoyed this video, you'll love this next one.